Hi, it's 17th January, and tomorrow will be my last day before I move out and start living my life as a full grown adult. I'll finally be shifting far away from Delhi to a completely different city and away from my family for the first time in my life. Earlier, I didn't even go to college, that was far from my home, and I have stayed with these people, my family, my whole life, and now suddenly I'll have to be moving out, and this is such a big change. Today, I just wanted to get enough time with everybody, enough closeness with everybody, that I could feel, so that I could feel something that I fear that might be missing there. I just wanted to hug my mother tight and sit there with her for the entire day. I wanted to spend time with my brother. I wanted to be there with my father. And I just wanted to be there with everybody so much as to fill in for the void that will be coming in each of our lives. No matter how close I stayed with them, though, no matter how tightly I hugged my mother, or how how much I talked with my brother, or how how closely I sat with my father, it felt like it was not enough. It will not be enough to fill in what will be missing in the days to come. I don't know what I will be without these people by my side. I I realize that I feel like I was never there for them enough. I feel so selfish that I was mostly focused on myself. I feel like I couldn't be there enough for any one of these people who I deem so close, so worthy to me. And maybe this desire to be there for them stems from because of the fact that I love them so much. But still, I feel like I was never a good daughter or a good sister, and now I have to stay away from them where I could still no longer be able to do anything for them. I mean, I will, and I must try to be there for them as much as I could, but I feel like I don't do enough. I feel like there must be a lot of times when my mother needed me and I couldn't be there for her, or when my father needed someone and I wasn't there for him, or I watched my brother grow without playing a part in his life, without playing a major part in his life because I was so confused and busy within myself. And if I am to think that, then maybe it wasn't my fault, but I feel like, was I too selfish that I couldn't be there for anyone in my family as much as I wanted to be, or as much as they needed me to be? Was I a bad daughter? Was I a bad sister? What sorts of a sister was I if my brother grew up so much without without me playing a role in that growth? What's the use of me being a sister if he didn't share the tiniest of his details or his achievements with me? I feel like even though I was living here for most of my life, I couldn't be there for them in the ways that they needed me in the smallest of ways. I could have been there for them more if I hadn't been so puzzled or busy in myself. I feel like always I was trying to achieve something. I was always trying to chase some goals, do better at studies, crack JE, do well in college, get a job, and now that I have to move out, I feel like, was I ever there for these people who I call my family? I mean, I know that I have also had my fair share of problems, but I also feel like what if I was too selfish to never pay attention to any of my people? What if I was trying to be there for them in whatever ways I could, but what if I was so selfish that I couldn't see beyond my pain, that I couldn't be there for them when they were in need of someone? I did try to be there, but not as much as I should have been, not as much as I wanted to be. I feel like I missed a lot of my brother's childhood when I was caught up in my teenage years, or somehow I was always so stressed within myself that I needed to do something, that I needed to achieve these things, and maybe I should have done better at managing my time or paying more attention to my brother, thinking more about my mother, helping her in the household chores, or I don't know, just I feel like I haven't done enough for these people. And right now I am recording this. The major purpose of this is because I want my future self to finally be satisfied with the person she has become, and I want her to be there for her loved ones so that she does not get to have this sorts of regrets or this sorts of guilt about not having not done enough, having focused always on herself. And I also know that because I was focusing on myself, I am on the path of becoming a stronger person, becoming financially free, and my parents are happy with me, and I know my brother will be proud of me, and I will be there for him. The stronger I get financially, physically, and mentally, the more I could be there for him. Still, I feel like I missed so much of his childhood, of my own childhood, of my struggles of my parents. I couldn't be there enough for my any of these people who were always trying their best to be there for me. I just hope it's not too late and that my future self could do what I couldn't. And I hope that I come back to this video sometime in the future and think that, okay, I was able to do enough. I mean, it will never be enough, but I was able to do what I thought to my level best for the people I call my family, for my people, for my chosen family, and for my real family, and do one better in this world. Not just a person who is too tangled up within themselves, too messy. I feel like sometimes I'm too messy to even pay attention to myself, where I am going, where my life is going, as if my brain has some sorts of puzzle in it that I couldn't find the direction which I am going in, or where my life is progressing. But I hope I am able to navigate this biggest change in my life gracefully, and I hope that maybe it's not too late to be there for the people I love, and maybe I get I hope that I get stronger, better, and capable of being there for them and for myself. And to my dear future self, I hope you one day come back to this video. The way I have kept things raw, I have kept my emotions bare in front of you. I hope that you look at me and think that you were finally able to do whatever we wanted to do. That you were not a disappointment or a burden, or not enough. I hope you love fully, freely, and fiercely. That's it.